Hello everyone and welcome back to another must-see chess game from the 19th century of chess. And in this chess game we have Albert Hodges, who was the chess champion of the United States at one time, with defeating Jackson Wibbs Showalter, who was one of the most dominant chess players in that era, and he beat Jackson Wibbs Showalter. So Hodges was actually a pretty well-known chess player in the 19th century of chess, in the late 19th century, and this is one of his must-see chess games in the database. And there is also an interesting note about Albert Hodges. Actually, he was the operator of the chess playing automation Egypt. So don't confuse this with the Turk. So this is different, but it was inspired by the Turk, obviously. So it is a little bit similar, very similar actually. So Hodges was the operator of this very interesting machine. But I have a very interesting information to tell you. Actually, Albert Hodges is known as the Morphy of Tennessee. So he was the Morphy of Tennessee. He was from Nashville, Tennessee. So Tennessee, if you don't know, is the state in the United States. So one-time chess champion of the United States, and he was also two times the chess champion of the Marshall Chess Club. And in this chess game, his opponent is Joseph Daniels. So this is a must-see. Hodges starts the game with e4, e5, knight to c3, and we have the Vienna game, and then the Vienna Gambit, f4. Knight to c6, f takes on e5, knight takes on e5, and then d4, defending the knight, and e5, knight to g8, bishop to c4, developing very quickly, and then knight takes on e5, seizing the opportunity and capturing on e5. And if capturing the knight, actually white is going to lose. So we have bishop to b3. Can you see why not capturing the knight? What happens if capturing the knight? Then we have check. And this is also forking the bishop and winning for black. So in this position, knight takes on e5, defending the bishop, bishop to b3, and black is a pawn up. But white has the activity and white has the development. White is ahead in the development. And then white castled, d6, and knight to g5. It looks like the Fred Lever attack, attacking on f7. So pushing the pawn and defending. Queen to e2, checking the king, blocking with the bishop, bishop to e7, and also developing the bishop, and black is ready to castle. And in this position, actually, Albert Hodges played an amazing move, a very risky but also a very entertaining move in this position. Well, he played rook takes on f6, smashing move, a crushing move by Albert Hodges. Actually, this was not the most accurate move. This is actually playing like a chess pirate, or he is playing like a real American cowboy. What a man, what an attack by Albert Hodges. So we have g takes on f6. The Tennessee Morphy is looking very aggressive, and after capturing, he also sacrificed his knight. Knight takes on d5. So both sacrificing the exchange and now sacrificing a piece. And in this position, accepting the sacrifice, actually this was the most accurate move, believe it or not. But then bishop takes on g5, and you can see that the bishop is pinned, and in this position, checking the king, moving the king, and checkmating the king with the bishop. Bishop to h6 is on the cards, and I know a chess game of Paul Morphy where he actually checked the king and then checkmated. So in this position, let's play a random move. Then we have check, the bishop is pinned, and then this is getting checkmated. So black is defending, bishop to e6, and it is white to move. Knight takes on e7. And in this position, actually this is a very critical moment of the game. Black captured the knight, knight takes on e7. So far at this moment of the game, actually black was doing okay. So can you see a better move than capturing the knight? Actually black missed the most accurate defense in this position, and that was queen takes queen takes on d4. This is check after blocking, defending, and knight takes, pawn takes. And what did white achieve? Actually, white achieved nothing. Black has the exchange. So this is winning. This is better for black. Black is much better in this position. Okay, so this is a risky chess, not the most accurate chess, but he's basically playing like a cowboy, like John Wayne or something. Okay, so knight takes on e7, and then d5, another very active, very aggressive move by Albert Hodges. So we have f6. Why this move? Well, he captured. Actually, in this position, you can take, because if you capture on d5, then bishop takes on d5, and if queen takes bishop, then getting checkmated, and if knight takes, then losing the, sorry, knight can't take. Of course, knight is pinned, so basically you can take the bishop, because this is getting checkmated. Okay, so this is why not moving the bishop, and we have f6. Maybe in this position, if retreating the bishop, then rook over, and you can see that there is tremendous pressure on the knight. So f6 and simply capturing rook over. So this was the idea. Rook is going to go down and defend. And simply capturing the bishop, queen takes on e6, queen to d6, and it is white to move. Bishop to a4, checking the king, king over, and now rook to e1, and now white has a very serious attack. Bishop takes knight is the threat, and also winning the queen, and shortly checkmating the black king. So in this position, we have rook takes on f6, extremely inaccurate play by Joseph Daniels. Had he played accurately, of course, I would not show this chess game, so that's something else. So in this position, if queen takes on e6, rook takes, and black has to defend the knight, but simply pushing the pawn. And actually white has a piece against the exchange, and also 2 extra pawns, and actually white is doing okay in this position. But this is not decisively crushing your opponent. So in this position, rook over, and then rook takes on f6, but this was actually a terrible blunder. Can you see why this move was a blunder? It is white to move and win. Let me give you a few seconds. If you want, you can also pause the video. Now you will know why Albert Hodges is known as the Morphy of Tennessee, because he checkmated his opponent in the style of Paul Morphy. We have the opera mate in this position. Can you see how? Like this, queen to g8, knight takes queen, the only move, or blocking with the rook, but that doesn't make any sense. And then rook to e8, and we have the opera mate. What a beautiful checkmate. So this is a very similar checkmate of the checkmate of Paul Morphy in the Opera House. And now you know why they called Albert Hodges the Morphy of Tennessee. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed watching this chess game, and I hope to see you next time. Stay safe, take care, and bye bye.